Eat these nuts for rock-hard erections. If you are over 60. Have you ever lain next to the woman you love, but turned your back, not because the love was gone, but because of shame, because you couldn't get hard, even though the desire was still there? Many men over 60 have quietly confessed this to me. No words were needed. Just the tired, silent look in their eyes was enough to tell me how deep that pain really runs. They thought it was just age, but the truth is, it's not. My name is Dr. Cole. For the past 35 years, I've helped millions of men regain their erections, their intimacy, and the sense of manhood they thought they had lost. And I have one message for you. Your body isn't broken. It still wants to respond. It just needs the right fuel. Viagra, that's just a crutch, dependency, loss of control, and eventually, despair. But today, I'm revealing a different solution. 5 common nuts. Not a drug, not something with side effects, but if used the right way, they can completely change the game. They're packed with powerful nutrients that improve blood flow, support artery health, and boost testosterone, helping many men in their 70s and even 80s wake up with rock-hard erections, just like in their younger days. And at the end of this video, I'll share a special drink, stronger than Viagra itself. But first, tell me in the comments below, what country are you watching from if you're ready to begin? Because sometimes, one right decision is all it takes to awaken the man you once were proud to be. The first nut I want you to start eating, and this one is powerful, is one that most men completely overlook. Just a small handful each day can make a noticeable difference in your energy, your testosterone, and yes, even the strength of your erections. Let's talk about almonds. 1. Almonds, fuel for natural erections. Do you believe that declining intimacy is just a natural part of aging? That after 60, passion becomes nothing more than a fading memory, slipping quietly into the past? I understand. Many of the men who come to see me carry that very belief. They don't complain. They don't get angry. They simply let go, as if fading away was just part of getting old. But after years of working with hundreds of men in the same situation, I want to tell you a truth. It's not that you're getting weaker. It's that your body is running low on the very fuel it needs. It's not that testosterone crashes out of nowhere. It's not that blood just randomly stops flowing to the places that matter. It's that your internal system, like an old car, has gone too many years without being refueled properly. And among the most powerful, simplest, and most overlooked natural fuels is one you may have forgotten: almonds. Almonds contain 3 essential nutrients that most men over 50 are severely lacking: magnesium, zinc, and vitamin E. These 3 don't just help you survive, they help you live as a man. Magnesium is the foundation of your vascular system. It helps blood vessels relax and expand, allowing blood to flow more freely, even to the places where you might think there's no hope left. When blood doesn't reach the penis effectively, sensation, firmness, and stamina all begin to fade. But when circulation is restored, you feel the difference, not through a pill, but from within, through every vessel, every cell. Zinc, though needed only in small amounts, plays a critical role in testosterone production. A man without enough zinc is like a factory without raw materials. No hormones, no spark, no desire. Sadly, most men over 60 are deeply zinc deficient without even knowing it. Vitamin E works like a quiet guardian for your blood vessels. It fights oxidation, protects vessel walls from damage, and keeps your blood flowing steadily. As a result, it not only improves erections, but also reduces your risk of heart problems. A study from Harvard showed that men with diets rich in vitamin E and magnesium maintained stronger erectile function into their 60s and 70s compared to those lacking these nutrients. And here's what's remarkable. The results didn't come from medication. They came from food. Natural, sustainable, side effect free. You don't need to do anything complicated, just start simply. Every morning, take 10 to 12 almonds, eat them with breakfast, or toss them in your pocket as a mid-morning snack. Quietly, consistently, that's how many of my patients began. And just a few weeks later, they returned with glowing smiles. Not because they became superheroes, but because they felt again. They told me they woke up feeling warm. Their bodies responded more powerfully during intimacy. And most importantly, they felt whole again. I know you've been through a lot. Work, family, silent sacrifices. Maybe you've put yourself last for too long, but your body is still here, still whispering, I want to come back. You don't need to chase something distant. Sometimes, all you need is a small handful of nuts, the pure fuel your body has been waiting for all along. There's no pill in the world that can outperform a body that's properly nourished. No capsule can replace the deep confidence that comes from knowing you still can, that you still matter, that you're still you. If you've read this far, something inside you is likely ready for change. So let tomorrow begin gently, with 12 almonds. Let's see what happens after a week, 2 weeks, a month. Revival always starts with something small, and sometimes that small thing becomes the turning point of your entire life. And if you think that's all a single nut can do, just wait until you meet the one once used by ancient warriors to awaken their masculine strength thousands of years ago. Modern science now shows it may even outperform some prescription ED medications. I'm talking about pistachios. Pistachios, the secret weapon of ancient warriors. Here's a little-known truth. Thousands of years ago, Persian warriors included pistachios as a daily part of their diet. Not because they tasted good, but because they gave them stamina, focus, and control. Not just on the battlefield, but in the bedroom. They didn't have ED pills or fancy gyms, but they understood one thing. Real male strength starts from within. And today, modern science confirms what those warriors knew. Pistachios are one of the few nuts naturally rich in L-arginine, a powerful amino acid that the body uses to produce nitric oxide. And nitric oxide is the key switch that opens up your blood vessels, allowing blood to flow into the penis when you need it. In simple terms, without enough L-arginine, strong erections and sustained desire are nearly impossible. And the older you get, the less nitric oxide your body produces, which means pistachios become more important than ever. But pistachios don't stop there. They're also packed with healthy fats that help reduce LDL cholesterol, one of the most common causes of clogged arteries, especially in men over 60. Better blood flow doesn't just improve performance, it supports heart health, slows aging, and sharpens your focus all day long. I remember a former patient of mine, a man in his 70s, once told me, I don't avoid my wife anymore. I feel like myself again. He didn't overhaul his life. He just started with a small handful of pistachios every day, either with breakfast or as a light afternoon snack. And just weeks later, he came back with life in his eyes, strength in his step, and a smile his wife said had been missing for almost a decade. The power isn't in a large dose or a dramatic ritual. Just 1 to 2 handfuls of pistachios a day, around 30 grams, is enough to start real change. No pills, no injections, no awkward pharmacy visits, just one smart, simple choice. And if you feel like you've drifted from who you once were, like the desire is gone, the connection faded, know this. Your body hasn't given up. It's just been waiting for a signal. Pistachios can be that signal, a reminder that your strength never left. It's only been sleeping, waiting to be reawakened. We're not trying to be 25 again. We're stepping fully into 65, stronger, sharper, and more in control than ever before. And that return can start with a single handful of nuts. Try it tomorrow, and let your body thank you afterward. But the power of pistachios goes beyond erections. I once had a patient, nearly 70, who, after just a few weeks of eating pistachios daily, reported not only stronger performance, but also deeper sleep, lower bad cholesterol, and significantly clearer mental focus. That's because pistachios are rich in omega-3s, which help reduce inflammation and improve artery health, crucial because inflamed or narrowed arteries don't just restrict blood to your heart, but also to your most intimate areas. In fact, many doctors view erectile dysfunction as an early warning sign of heart disease. So when you restore circulation, you're not just reclaiming your manhood, you're protecting your heart, your brain, and your vitality as a whole. Now, what about a nut that boosts powerful hormone production and helps balance blood sugar? 3. Macadamia, the sweet nut that saves your hormones and heart. Many of the men I talk to still carry a quiet fear, the fear of fat. They believe eating fat will clog their hearts, make them gain weight, and destroy their health. But the truth is very different. Not all fats are bad, and macadamia is living proof of that. Soft, buttery, aromatic. Macadamia nuts may sound like a luxurious snack, but behind that rich flavor lies a powerful ally for any man trying to reclaim his strength. They're rich in monounsaturated fats, the smart kind of fat your body needs to function smoothly. And here's something most men don't know. One of the silent causes of poor erections after 60 is low-grade inflammation in the tiny blood vessels. When the endothelium, the inner lining of those vessels, is inflamed, it can't relax properly. Blood doesn't flow in time. And the result? Erections don't happen the way you expect. Macadamias help calm that inflammation. They keep your blood vessels soft, flexible, and ready to open when your body needs them to, especially in your most important areas. But it doesn't stop there. Macadamia nuts also play a key role in natural testosterone production. Did you know this male hormone is made from cholesterol? Not the kind from fried foods, but from the healthy fats found in macadamia. It's clean fuel, allowing your body to function naturally, without pills or side effects. One of my patients once told me, after 3 weeks of eating macadamias daily, I feel calmer, more focused, and when I'm with my wife, I feel like myself again. Macadamias also help stabilize blood sugar, another crucial factor many men overlook. Blood sugar spikes not only drain your energy, but also damage blood vessels and disrupt hormone signals. With just a few macadamias each day, you're supporting more than just sexual health. You're protecting your energy, your sleep, and your mood. You don't need much. Just 5 or 6 nuts a day is enough. You can snack on them mid-morning, add them to your oatmeal, or enjoy them quietly with your afternoon tea. Steady, quiet, and powerful. Because taking care of your body at this stage in life doesn't have to be loud or complicated. Sometimes, something as simple as a handful of macadamias, repeated long enough, it can completely change how you feel about yourself. And that can't be bought in a bottle. It comes only when you choose to nourish your body the right way. And if you think that's all these nuts have to offer and you're about to click away, you'll regret it. Because next, I'm going to introduce you to a nut that contains a rare mineral, a true natural Viagra. 4. Brazil nuts, a gift from the Amazon to reignite your manhood. One patient once came to me with a lost look in his eyes and a sentence I'll never forget. I feel like I'm slowly shutting down, like a light bulb that gets dimmer every night. He no longer felt confident. He no longer felt close to his wife. And he no longer felt like himself. I told him to try something simple. Add just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts to his breakfast each morning. 2 weeks later, he came back, and this time, his eyes were shining. His body no longer felt drained. His desire had returned, and he whispered proudly, "I'm not hiding anymore. I feel like myself again." What caused such a powerful change from something so small? The answer lies in selenium, a mighty mineral found in the highest natural concentration in Brazil nuts. Selenium is a key ingredient your body uses to produce testosterone, the foundation hormone behind erections, desire, and sexual strength. But selenium's role goes even further. It's also essential in the production of glutathione, your body's most powerful internal antioxidant. Glutathione protects the delicate blood vessels around your sexual organs from inflammation and damage, which means it dramatically improves blood flow to the penis. And what does that mean for you? It means you don't need pills. You don't need hormone injections. You don't need to chase miracles out there. You just need to listen to your body and restore what it's been silently missing all along. But it's not just about erections. Selenium also improves sperm quality, reduces fatigue, supports thyroid health, boosts focus, and lifts mood, especially in older men. A major European study found that men with higher selenium levels had stronger sperm, more stable hormone levels, and noticeably better moods. And every single man in that study was over 60, just like you. You are not broken. Your body is speaking to you, asking for fuel, and Brazil nuts are part of the answer. The method is simple. Just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts a day, ideally in the morning with your coffee or oatmeal. Don't eat more, because selenium, while essential, can be harmful in excess. Think of it like a natural high-potency supplement. A little goes a long way. You don't have to change your whole life. You don't have to fight your age. You just have to reawaken what was once instinctive: vitality, desire, connection. Brazil nuts aren't magic, but for thousands of men I've worked with, they were the spark, the small doorway back to strength, closeness, and deep vitality. And you deserve that. And now, here's your reward for staying with me this far. A simple, powerful recipe made with everyday kitchen ingredients, designed to help any man reclaim his natural confidence. 755. This one drink is 100 times more powerful than Viagra. I once had a patient. His name was Bill, 72 years old. He walked into my clinic looking drained, his eyes dull and lifeless. He said something I'll never forget. "I don't feel like a man anymore, Doc. I don't dream. I don't feel. I don't even have a reaction in the morning." I didn't give him a prescription. I didn't hand him Viagra. I just asked him one simple question. "Do you have carrots, garlic, and orange juice at home?" Because the truth is, there's one simple drink, made with just a few natural ingredients, that if taken the right way and at the right time, can awaken deep reflexes inside a man's body, the kind you thought had faded with the years. Bill started drinking that mixture every night, about 30 minutes before bed. 2 weeks later, he came back. But this time, he walked in with a spark in his eyes. His shoulders no longer slouched, and he laughed out loud. "I don't know what's happening to me, Doc, but this morning I woke up and I knew I was back." I wasn't surprised. Because that drink isn't just a mix of a few foods, it's a signal you send to your body. A message that you haven't given up, that you still care, that you still want to live, to love, to connect. The carrots provide vitamin A and potassium, which help widen blood vessels, especially in areas that may have gone cold for a long time. Just 2 cloves of garlic deliver allicin, a compound your body uses to boost circulation and natural testosterone. A squeeze of lemon helps cleanse your blood vessels. Add a spoonful of raisins for easy-to-absorb energy that supports your heart and muscles. Finally, orange juice and a touch of raw honey give your hormones the nutrients they need to activate during sleep, when most men's systems have been going silent night after night. And the most important part, no pills, no side effects. No one needs to know except you and your body. I'm not promising you'll turn into a 25-year-old again, but here's what I do know. If you give your body the right signal, the right fuel, at the right moment, it will respond, not with a sudden miracle, but with quiet, steady changes. One morning, you'll wake up, and your hands and feet will feel warm again. One evening, you'll notice something returning in the look your partner gives you. Another night, you'll dream, something you thought had been gone for years. And it all begins with one drink. Just one, before bed. Try it. Not because I say so, but because you deserve it. Because that fire inside you never really went out. It's just been waiting for you to relight it. And now you might be wondering, where do I start? Do I need to change everything? The good news is, there's no need to overcomplicate it. In the next part, I'll show you how to begin gently, with just one simple choice a day. A choice that can open a whole new chapter for your health and your sense of manhood. You don't need to eat all 5 types of nuts at once. Just begin with the one that feels right for you, the one you enjoy, and stay consistent with it each day. Some men choose almonds for their convenience. Others fall in love with the smooth richness of macadamia. And some stay loyal to Brazil nuts because they feel something wakes up every morning. No matter which one you choose, the key isn't quantity, it's consistency. After just a few weeks, you may start noticing your hands and feet aren't cold anymore. Sleep comes more easily and more deeply. In the morning, you wake not just alert, but with a quiet return of desire and connection, subtle but real. And remember, these nuts don't just improve circulation. They support testosterone production, protect your blood vessels, reduce inflammation, and deliver powerful antioxidants. A full-body kind of nourishment from within. You don't have to change your entire life overnight, but each day you can choose to invest a little in yourself, a bit of nutrition, a bit of hope, and a whole lot of patience. Think of eating a small handful of nuts each day as an act of quiet kindness to yourself. No noise, no rush, just a silent promise that you're still here and you're coming back. Because after all the years you've given, all the sacrifices, all the silent battles you've fought, now is the time to live for yourself. And sometimes it all begins with something simple, one handful of nuts each day. I don't know everything you've been through, but I know this. You've come a long way. You've stayed up late for work. You've given everything to raise a family. You've endured physical and emotional pain that few truly understand. And somewhere in the middle of all that sacrifice, you may have forgotten yourself. Then one day, you realize you no longer feel the things that used to make you feel alive. A soft touch, a warm glance, or even just the sense of being wanted. Not because you don't care, but because your body is tired. Your heart is still beating. Your blood is still flowing, but the fire inside has faded into the shadows, waiting for someone to relight it. Today, we've talked about nuts, something that sounds small, simple, but in truth, it's an invitation. A quiet reminder that your body still has potential, still has strength, and above all, it still has value. You don't need to be 20 again. You don't need six-pack abs or sleepless nights of passion. You just need to feel like you. A man who knows who he is, knows what matters, and is wise enough to care for his body with respect and love. A handful of almonds, a few pistachios, a Brazil nut or two. One small choice each day, not to race against time, but to walk alongside it with calm and strength. So, if you've been waiting for a sign to start, this is it. Choose one small action today. Eat 5 almonds. Drink a glass of orange juice with garlic and honey, but do it with the belief that your body is still listening. Type 1 if this resonated with you, and hit subscribe if you want to continue this journey of self-care with natural, effective, and safe solutions, because you're not done, you're not finished. Your body has never stopped fighting. And the miracle is, if you fuel it the right way, it will come back, stronger than you ever imagined. Wishing you strength on your journey back to yourself, and I'll be right here, walking with you.